Front wheel drive A1, brought to you by Team Powers. On the line, your TQ. Candyman, Nick Pantana out in front. He's got Toby Cabrales all over his back bumper as Ken Gerberting in the third spot. Oh, Gary Ty getting a little tucked in back there, dropping them all the way to the back. Here comes your battle up front. Ken Gerberting all over the back bumper of Topher Cabrales. Topher gets a little sideways back there. It gives Ken a chance to close in. That gives Nick Pantana a little bit of breathing room up top. Got that bright orange and silver car of Nick Pantana out in front. Topher Cabrales in the red car, starting to reel him in. Down the back straight they come. 13-4 for Candyman. Topher with a 12-8 last time by, closing back in. Here comes Ken Gerberting in the third spot. Joey Advoca reeling these guys in the fourth spot. Here comes your battle on the inside. Topher Cabrales looks on the inside, can't quite get it done. Nick Pantana securing that inside line. Here comes Topher trying to make that inside-outside move. Couldn't quite get it done. Here comes your top three down the back straightaway. Candyman out in front. Pantana leading him around. Cabrales in the second spot. Gerberting in third. Joey just a mistake away in that fourth spot. 130 down and 330 still left to go. Pantana down the back straight of the bright orange car with a 12-9. Cabrales with a 12-9 as well. Gerberting 13 flat. Joey Advoca with a 12-7. Oh, Ken Gerberting makes a mistake. That's going to drop him back to the fourth spot. Joey Advoca up into third now. But your battle is still up front as they're starting to come through some lap traffic. Nick Pantana lead him around. Topher Cabrales in that second spot. Here they come down the back straightaway. Topher gets a little sideways coming onto the back straightaway. That back end's just a little skatey on him. He's trying to hang on to Nick Pantana. He's got 2 minutes down, still 3 minutes left to go. This is race number 9 on the track. Race 10, BTAs coming up next. Here comes your top two in front of the driver standing on the back straightaway. Nick Pantana out in front. Topher Cabrales still in that second spot. They have not been separated by more than this the entire time. Nick with a 13 flat, Topher with a 13 flat as well. Oh, Topher makes a little mistake. Gives Nick a little bit more breathing room. Nick Pantana opening up to a 2.5 advantage now on Topher Cabrales. Then you got about a 2.5 back to Joey Advoca, but he's got Ken Gerberting all over his back bumper right now. Joey a little high through that turn, gives Ken a chance to close in as they come down the back straightaway. Joey with a 13-2, Ken with a 13-2, coming through some lap traffic. Oh, Joey gets a little sideways, Ken does too. They both have to check up into that section, but Joey Advoca still hanging on to third. Ken Gerberting in fourth. Still a great battle for that final podium position in this A1 race for front wheel drive. Brought to you by Team Powers. Here they come down the back straight again. Joey with a 13 flat, Ken with a 13 flat as well. Top two cars are nose to tail. Ken gets a chance to come by, but he couldn't quite get it done. 1 minute left to go for these guys. You still got Nick Pantana out in front. He's got a 2-second advantage on Topher Cabrales. Close battle still for that third spot. Joey and Ken going at it. Joey with a 12-9 last time by. Ken with a 13-1. Here they come in front of the driver's stand again. Ken starting to close that gap with 30 seconds left to go. Pantana with a 12-8 last time by. First fast lap of the race. Here comes Gerberting right behind with 20 seconds left to go. They should get by for one more lap. Great battle for the third spot right now. Joey and Ken still going at it. This will be their white flag as 10 seconds left to go. Keep the eyes on that third spot right now, even though Nick Pantana out in front. That is time. Finish lap you're on. Nick, you are done with the win in A1. Here comes Ken Gerberding trying to make a high-low move. Couldn't quite get it done. Nick Pantana taking the win in A1. Topher Cabrales finishing in second. Joey Abaca bringing it home in third. Front wheel drive A2 brought to you by Team Powers on the line. You got Nick Pantana out in front, your TQ. Nick taking the win in A1. Looking to lock up the overall championship in front wheel drive right now. He's got Topher Cabrales right behind him in that second spot. Ken Gerberding in third. Joey Abaca in fourth. Gary Ty in the fifth spot. Pantana comes by with a 12-4. Topher 12-6. Gerberding 12-7. Joey 12-8. These guys freight training around. Nick Pantana already starting to open up to a half-second advantage on Topher Cabrales. Ken Gerberding trying to reel back into Topher. They had a great battle in USGT a little bit ago. Ken Gerberding goes on the inside of Topher and takes over that third spot. Here comes Joey Abaca up in third as well. Topher Cabrales drops back to fourth. Ken Gerberding has his eyes set on Nick Pantana. He is not making it easy for him in this front wheel drive. Overall standings. Here they come with 1:15 down. Still got 3:45 left to go. Pantana comes by. Oh, Ken hits that outside board. That's going to flip him over, drop him back into the third spot. Joey Abaca now up into the second spot. 1:30 down and 3:30 still left to go. Pantana comes by with a 12-8. Joey with a 12-7. Ken with a 12-8. Topher 13 flat. Gary Ty in the fifth spot. This is race number 20, race 21 coming up next. Here they come in front of the driver's stand. You got first through fourth freight training down the back straight now. The orange car of Nick Pantana, 12-6. Then you got Joey Abaca with a 12-6. Ken Gerberding, 12-8. Topher Cabrales with a 12-8 as well. Gary Ty rounding out in the fourth spot. Then you got Jason Smith in sixth. Gary Ty in fifth. Jason in sixth. Mike Gallios in seventh. Keith Menard in eighth. Red Solomon in ninth. Peter Karras in 10th. $2:30 down and $2:30 still left to go. You got Nick Pantana, the bright orange and silver car coming on the back straight. Rolls it over, come on to the back straightaway. That gives Joey a chance to close in right on his back bumper. Joey coming all over the back bumper of Nick Pantana. Ken Gerberding right there with him in third. Your top four all freight training around that left chicane now. Nick Pantana making a little mistake last time by, trying to hang on to this overall championship in the front wheel drive class. Here comes Joey Abaca trying to be the spoiler. Ken Gerberding not far back in that third spot. Looking to be a spoiler as well. Gerberding has a chance. It's a little long chance, but he's hoping. Here comes the leaders coming up on some lap traffic in front and onto the back straightaway now. Keith, that is your leaders. Top four right there with you. 1:45 left to go. Nick Pantana settling them back down. Opening up to about a half a second advantage on Joey Abaca. Ken Gerberding making a little mistake coming onto the back straightaway, trying to make some good moves. Can't quite get a good run going as we got less than 1:30 left to go. Race 21 coming up next. Nick Pantana with a 12-7. Joey with a 12-9. Gerberding 12-5 last time by. Pushing as hard as he can with that ARC. Trying to close in down the back straightaway. There comes Candyman with a 12-8. Joey 12-5. Gerberding 12-5 as well. Oh, Nick makes a little high move through there. Here comes Joey all over his back bumper. Down the back straight they come. Candyman in the lead. Then you got Joey Abaca in second. Gerberding in third. These guys are running nose to tail with less than a minute to go. Ken Gerberding all over the back bumper of Joey Abaca. Topher Cabrales not too far back in fourth. Coming around the keyhole turn now. Nick Pantana out in front. Abaca in second. Gerberding right behind him with 30 seconds left to go. Your top four all on the back straightaway right now. Joey looking for a place to get by. Ken can't quite get by either. Here they come around with 25 seconds left to go. They should get by for two more laps. Here comes your top four, down the back straight again. Candyman, a 12-7. Oh, fourth place car, Cabrales makes a little mistake with 15 seconds to go. They're going to get by for one final lap as they're coming through in front of the driver's stand. Nick Pantana starting to open it up. White flag for your top three as they come through the sweeper one final time. Leaders coming around in some lap traffic right here. That is time. Drivers finish the lap drawn. Joey making a little move on Candyman. Can't quite get it through the left chicane. They come. Nick Pantana hanging on and takes the overall championship. Nick Pantana taking your overall front-wheel drive championship for the One-Up Cup. Front-wheel drive A3 brought to you by Team Powers on the track. Topher Cabrales showing on that early lead. Ken Gerberding in second. Gary Ty in third. Nick Pantana sitting this one out. He is your overall series champion in front-wheel drive. Ken Gerberding goes on the inside of Topher Cabrales, takes over that top spot. Cabrales dropping back into that second spot. And they are already pulling away from Gary Ty. Then you got Jason Smith in fourth, Joey Abka in the fifth spot. Top two cars going at it right now. They are battling out for that overall for today. Ken Gerberding and Topher Cabrales going at it.
Come on.
Top two cars are nose to tail. Ken Gerberding out in front, Topher Cabrales in second. They've opened up to a 4-second advantage back to Joey Abka. Ken makes a little mistake coming on the back straightaway. That gives Topher a chance to close in more.
What the fuck are you doing?
Down the back straight they come. Ken comes by with a 12-8. Topher with a 12-8 as well. Joey in the third spot with a 12-8 also. 3 seconds behind your leaders. They are going nose to tail down the back straightaway. Cabrales getting a little draft off of Ken Gerberding down the back straight, closes in through that center chicane. Good battle out front right now. Gerberding trying to avenge out in front. If they finished right now, Gerberding would be second overall. Cabrales would be third overall. Let's see if Cabrales can get back by with 2 minutes down and 3 minutes still left to go. In the third spot, you got Joey Abka, 12-6 that time by. Quick lap for Joey in the third spot. And in fourth, you got Jason Smith, about a second and a half back. Gary Ty in the fifth spot. Ren Solomon in sixth. Peter Karras in seventh. Keith Menard in 8th, and Mike Gallios in the 9th spot. We're at the halfway point, 2:30 down and 2:30 still left to go. Your top two through the center chicane right now. Gerberding and Cabrales, they get together. Topher gets into the back of him, lets him go back by. Down the back straight they come, tucked in nose to tail. Cabrales quick through that center chicane. Can't quite do anything here. They come down the back straightaway trying to get a run on him. Gerberding a little faster down that back straightaway. Cabrales able to close in big time through the center. But it looks like Gerberding has the legs down the straightaway. Oh, getting through a lap car there in the sideways. Here comes Cabrales on the inside. Around the inside, couldn't quite get it done. Through the chicane they come with 2 minutes left to go. Top two cars are still nose to tail. Oh, Topher makes a little mistake on the back straightaway. That gives Ken a little bit of breathing room. Joey Abka in that third spot. Here comes your leader in front of me one more time. The yellow and white car of Ken Gerberding out in front, 12-8. Last time by, Topher Cabrales with a 12-8 as well. Joey Abka about 2.5 seconds back in that third spot. Fourth spot right now is Jason Smith with Gary Ty, rounding out your top five. Oh, Cabrales rolls it over. That gives Ken even more breathing room now. Four minutes down and 1 minute left to go. Here comes Joey Abka starting to reel in on Topher with 45 seconds left to go. Joey trying to drive the wheels off of it. 12-6 last time by. Had a rough last light, pushing a little hard. Topher with a 12-6. 30 seconds left to go. Oh, Topher gets it upside down on the back straightaway. Joey goes on the inside, takes over that second spot. Joey Apka up into second now. Topher Cabrales drops back to third. 15 seconds left to go. Oh, Joey does the same exact thing that Topher did. Identical move. That gives Topher Cabrales back up into second spot. Joey Apka into third as we're closing in on time. That is time, drivers. Finish the lap you're on. Here comes Ken Gerberding down in front of the driver's stand one final time. And through that left chicane, down the back straight, and Ken Gerberding taking a win in A3. Topher Cabrales will finish in second. Joey Abaca will come home in third. Your overall results in front-wheel drive here today. Candyman taking the win. Gerberding second overall. Topher finishing in third.